Good morning, guys. How is everybody? Come on in, come on in, come on in, Grand Rising. How are you? Hey, babes. So, today's Pisces, gang. 2023. Pisces. Okay, we're almost done with our series. Okay, tomorrow's the last day because I have to redo Gemini. And then after that, we're going to get started with our normal programming. Okay, where we do the elements. Okay, but for now, we're going to wrap up Pisces. Okay, and I feel like this Pisces reading may turn to like a collective reading. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because Pisces is the completion of the zodiac, but it's more than that. Okay, it's the amalgamation of all the signs. They say if you're a Pisces that you've lived all the other signs, all of the zodiac. Okay, so meaning that you've been here for a while. Okay, so I feel like also Pisces rules the 12th house. Thank you for the love. Okay, hi hon. Pisces rules the 12th house, and this is the house of secrets, what's hidden, what we hide from ourselves, the subconscious, asylum, imprisonment, mental imprisonment, right? So, and I was talking to somebody about this actually the other day. Also, people who are born, in the 12th house. So if you're 12th house sun, this would apply as well. Okay, so, or if you're dealing with somebody who is a Pisces, or if you have a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or Venus, North Node, or like I said, if you're a 12th house sun, or if you have a stellium in Pisces. Okay, so we're going to get started. Spirit, can you show me what is in the first house for my Pisces gang? What is a concentration for them in regards to self? Okay, in regards to self, can you show me? Okay, we're going to start that over because the deck is in reverse. And that usually, yeah. Spirit, can you show me? What's in the first house, please? First house for Pisces. First house for Pisces. Thank you. Magician. All right, so you're trying to manifest something. You're changing something up, okay? Spirit, can you show me what Pisces is valuing for 2023 in the house of value, their coins? You have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you started building something already, but you haven't seen the full fruition. You could be waiting, okay? Spirit, can you show me what's in the third house of communication for my Pisces gang, please? Can you show me? You got the Judgment with the Three of Swords in reverse. It feels like a second time around. Right? Spirit, can you show me what's in the fourth house of home and the home life? Fourth house of home. Thank you. Can you show me the fifth house of dating for Pisces? Thank you. Can you show me the sixth house of service for my Pisces gang, please? Sixth house of service. Sixth house of service, please. Thank you. Can you show me the seventh house of relationships? Overgiving, Pisces, okay? Eighth house of other people's monies and taxes, please. Can you show me what's in the ninth house of expansion? Too many, Spirit. Too many. Ninth house of expansion, please. Thank you. 10th house of career. Yeah, this is for Pisces, babe. Page of Wands. And then, can I get the 11th house of networking for Pisces 2023, please? One card, thank you. And can you show me the 12th house of what's hidden for Pisces? Thank you. Two of Cups. It's at the bottom of the deck. So you're more focused on a love connection. Underneath that's the Tower with the Six of Cups. I'm going to leave them together because I feel like in 2022, there was some type of discovery in some type of soulmate connection that brought like a tower. You could be in this tower still. Right? Wondering, is you is or is you ain't my baby? Right? Is it going to come back around? I feel like something happened abruptly. Something was discovered. Right? So for some of you, it was discovered that the person you were dating went back to their ex. For others of you, you had somebody on the low and that got messy. There's something unknown with the moon at the bottom of the deck. This is also 12th house energy. This is deep desires. Okay? So we're gonna take 3 charms. This is gonna be like 3 points of concentration for 2023 for my Pisces gang. And I want to tell you, you guys are the only sign out of the zodiac that I gave 3 cards from the bottom of the deck. Okay, but it felt like they were together, like it was a group. Okay, hope, right? And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep hope alive for a particular situation, soulmate connection, right? And miracle, that's what you think it will take. Right? And beautiful. And it came upside down. So somebody made you feel less than. Somebody made you feel less than. Shrinking violet. Okay, so I feel like you're feeling a little out of your element. Okay, Spirit said you could be soothing in semi-toxic ways. In semi-toxic ways. Listen, I'm a 12th house sun, so I know all about that. Okay. So I just heard, I don't hurt nobody but myself. So it feels like there could be a little bit of like, I don't want to say self-sabotage, but like there's something about you not talking to others about your pain. And so because of that, you self-soothe in other ways. And maybe that's the toxic thing. Okay? We have more than one soulmate, so don't put it in your mind like that's the only end-all, be-all person. We have many soulmates. Okay, so we have to be mindful that we play a role. Okay? We play a role of either the person who is extending healing or the person that needs the healing. And this is in every interaction, right? So you're going to have more than one soulmate. All right? All right, so we're going to get started here. You got the Magician in the first house. All right, you're trying to turn something around. And I feel like what you're trying to turn around is this perspective that you have of yourself. It feels like somebody took the fun away, right? With the Six of Cups, you really want them to come back. Somebody has a candle. It's a red candle with a ribbon tied around it who's trying to bring somebody back. Spirit said that's not the way. Spirit said, do the work on yourself. Okay, you can even do ritual work on yourself, right? To raise your vibration, to put more self-love in yourself, okay? Stay away from working somebody else in regards to love, okay? Work on yourself. This will advance you, okay? I promise you. Trust me. Okay? So you have the Six of Cups here, and then you have the Hermit crossed. It's something, listen, that's, Virgo's your opposite sign, and that's the Hermit, right? There's a feeling of you not wanting to be alone. And because you don't want to be alone, while you're trying to manifest this person back, you could fuck around and find out and make a mistake by trying to be, in the presence of somebody that really isn't in your best interest. Or you're filling time with a situation that is not, that it can cause you damage, right? Because I feel like if you look back, so Spirit just says, so most likely this person does come back. And then you have to try to like hide or mitigate the damage from an action that was taken in the separation because you didn't want to be alone, okay? So in the you have the Seven of Pentacles in the House of Value, right? Your coins, your pentacles, this is also love. Ten of Swords, right? I'm telling you, if you value this relationship, try not to take actions that would bring you adverse circumstances if you get the outcome you want, right? So what am I saying? I'm saying if you want this person to come back, but it doesn't look like there is. I'm not saying you should wait for this person. What I'm saying is don't do anything that you're going to regret because you don't want to, feel the loneliness, right? Because sometimes what we don't want to do is exactly what we need to kind of like get the breakthrough, the elevation, get the all consciousness, that 5D higher self perspective, right? So sometimes the actual thing that we're running from is the actual thing that we need. So a little timeout won't hurt you, okay? All right? If you need to be in the company of others, find something to do. Like if you like yoga, go take a yoga class, go do a group thing, right? But be careful that you're not entertaining situations that you normally wouldn't entertain because you feel a particular way. With the Judgment and the Knight of Swords crossed, there was an argument. That's what I'm talking about. An argument. Judgment's talking about somebody coming back. There could have been a conversation about it. This is also in the third house, so this could also be like meddling siblings or friends that have said something that that caused a blowout, right? Yours or theirs, right? And now it feels like love on the rocks ain't no big surprise. Just pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies, right? So there's a situation here where two people aren't really seeing eye to eye, with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Star and the Five of Wands. And right now, you're too angry, or you were too angry to want to fucking talk. You like, what, fucking 2 tears in a bucket. That's how you feel, and that's how it's getting down. You want to be in argumentative shit. That's what we doing right now. Then that's what we doing. Matching energy for energy, baby. Is giving, you don't give a fuck. I give a fuck less, right? That's what Pisces is showing outwardly. Okay? That's what Pisces is showing outwardly. The Chariot. You like also you pulling away, so I'm fucking pulling away. You might have moved. You might have bounced out. You might have said, I'm going on a trip. You might have just skated from them to do something that you think will upset them. And maybe this is like you guys are giving lick for lick. That's the energy I'm getting, Pisces. There's a lick for lick situation going on here, okay? With the Five of Pentacles in the home life And the Seven of Pentacles. Y'all keep giving lick for lick with the Five of Pentacles. You could be dealing with Scorpio. Y'all dealing with Scorpio? Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit said you can't run from one situation to another. Or you can't. You're going to get only so far. So Spirit wants you to ask yourself, is it this situation? You said, yes, girl. Right. So Spirit's asking, right? Is this the dynamic just with this person? Or is this an overarching theme in your relationships? Because if this is just with this person, then there's a way to break the cycle, right? But if this is an overarching theme with you in relationships, then you got to find a better way. Okay? You got to find a better way. Because it's like you're always going to grow to the Seven of Pentacles and then it doesn't grow. And he is a Scorpio. I swear, I'm telling you. Right? So if y'all get locked up in the lick for lick, it's like that's what will hold you back from growing to the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be stuck in the Seven, right? Break up to make up, that's all we do. First you love me, then you hate me. That's a game for fools. Right? Good morning, babes. Right? So in the 5th house of dating, let me tell you something. I feel like you're waiting on commitment from this person. But you also run from commitment. Okay? You run from commitment because every time it's uncomfortable, it's the lick for lick. Or it's the, I can show you better than I can tell you, right? So that's what's standing in the way, okay? So it could also be that you run, like as soon as there's an argument or something and you see something that is not appealing, right? Then you be like, I ain't fucking with you. Right? Like the hip hop song, what was it? I ain't fucking with you, you little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you, right? And the 8 of Wands, right? Listen, this could even be a relationship where like there's like a promise ring or an engagement ring. And every time you guys get into a fight, you guys throw it back at each other. It's off, it's on, it's off, it's on, right? It's very disruptive, right? And the 8 of Wands and the Magician. And it's like a fucked up way of communicating. And that's what's keeping the commitment, at bay and keeping you in like a dating thing, whether this is the same person or different people. Okay? With the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Okay? And I feel like it could be that you're in a situation where this person may make more than you. Or like they want to feel like they do. So it's like the money, they throw money, you throw commitment. It feels like. Okay? So what I think I'm going to do at the balance of this week, because tomorrow I have to redo Gemini's because TikTok erased it, or else today would have been the last of the series. So what I'm going to do, okay, because I never come on and do this, so I'm telling you guys now. So if you're in here, follow. Okay, because since I've been on here, I've probably only done it like once or twice. Wednesday, I'm going to come on in the morning and do free questions. You don't want to miss that shit. It may not happen again for months. Okay? Wednesday. Free questions. Okay? I'm not going to say it again, so make sure that you follow and that you are here on Wednesday morning. Okay? So, on the 6th house of service, these are things that you feel obligated to do. Right? Queen of Wands with the Six of Swords, right? You have somebody's attention, Pisces. Could be somebody at work. Do you have a work husband or a work wife? It'll be around this time, okay? I don't do exact times because, like, I get up, I have my coffee, I get my whole life together, and then I come on here. Okay, so make sure you're following so that you can get notified when I'm on. But with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords and the Moon, there is someone that is in connection to somehow a service, a job, or something that you have an obligation to do. And in that vicinity, there is somebody that you go to that is like a secret, or not so much a secret, but maybe nobody knows that you confide in this person. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a sexual thing. This could be like an emotional situation. Some of yous, I'm gonna be telling on somebody right now. I feel like there's somebody in there who has a sugar daddy. So when situations don't go right with this other person and your money and shit is low, you can hit them up and be like, yo, you know, what you doing this weekend? Let's go out. And you know, I need you to help me out with a couple things. And they just, this person, they've known you for a while. So they down to step in and help you, you know, with anything. And that's sitting with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So I know that what I'm saying, okay? And the Nine of Cups, it's their wish fulfillment. They'll spoil the shit out of you. But the problem is that your emotions, right? Your emotions is not for them. They're not the person that you want. They're the person that you feel obligated to because they help you out in a jam. Yo, don't play with me in the cards. I will put your business. That's why I don't really like to do that's why I don't really like to do like a question and answers, because you know, because I might say some shit, like, you know. That's why if you have like a crazy situation, hit me up, but we'll do it in private. You know what I'm saying? Book a reading with me, and you know, but I be trying to leave it a little more broad when I'm in here because, you know, anyway. So there is somebody that you could fall back on, but it's not the person that you want. Six of Pentacles, right? So the Five of Swords is here in the relationship. Let me tell you something. Don't manipulate yourself out of a commitment, Pisces. Yeah. You got the Five of Swords with the Tower in reverse, because then what ends up happening is with all this get back, and if I get my lick, right? Then afterwards, y'all get back together. You be booed up. You got to worry about where your phone is. Or, you know what I'm saying? If so-and-so is going to hit you up, or if it's going to come out, and then you got to do like so much fucking work. Right? To keep the tower from hitting. Right? So, in the taxes and other people's money, you have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Sun in reverse. What you don't know won't hurt you. Right? Nine of Pentacles, you're like, I feel like, you know, I had a girlfriend, and she told me her philosophy on dating that her mother had taught her, and it always stuck with me. She said, always keep a backup man, or, you know, that was a backup person, male or female, right? And this what it feels like. It feels like you were given that advice in some way, shape, or form. So whenever this person tries to like hit you with a whammy, or anybody tries to hit you with a whammy, you feel like you don't give up your independence completely because you're the motherfucking empress, right? Right? With the sun in reverse, it's like what they don't know, they don't need to know all of that. With the page of wands, but it's not a well thought out idea. And I feel like your partner be on that same shit too. So y'all be just, but this person, okay, that you're dealing with, they're more aggressive than you. They're more aggressive than you. And there's a part of you, Pisces, that likes the jealousy a little bit. It makes you feel loved. Let's tell the truth. With the Two of Swords, what you can't see is that it's causing this standoff, this stalemate in regards to like moving forward. And this person is using their anger, right? So you get the jealousy, but then they use it financially against you in some way. Like they restrict another area, right? Which makes you end up having to go to this other person who you really not feeling in that aspect. So it's like this merry-go-round. And nobody's really getting what they want. You can't always get what you want, right? Somebody got to decide to come with a higher perspective. Now let's look at the house of expansion. Two of Wands with the Five of Swords. Okay, and this is it in a nutshell. Something is going to happen, okay, where you're going to be forced to decide, right, whether you want your lick back or if you're going to... Listen, Pisces, I got some advice for you. You could decide to get your lick back, and you'll always get your lick back. And it'll feel good in that second, but there's going to be a lot of things that's going to happen afterwards where you got to manage it. Doesn't really put you on the right track. You could keep it copacetic and keep doing what you're doing, but it's not furthering your overall cause, right? Or you could stay hit. Five of Cups. Allow the emotion to run through you as to where it is. Figure out why it is you want to respond in the way you respond, and what does that really do? What does it really do for you? Is it bringing you more than a momentary, like feeling of retaliation, or is it really benefiting you in the long run? Okay, because I feel like Spirit is saying the only way that this person would kind of like see you in a different light is if you take a different course of action. Okay, and then in the 10th house, you have the Page of Wands, because you could work with this person or you could work with this other person. And it feels like something could happen. I asked you, do you have a work husband or a work wife, right? So I feel like be careful that your get back doesn't involve dealing with somebody at work, because it could fuck your paper up. Or be careful, like if you work with your spouse and then their get back is to like fuck you, like out you at work, or somehow it spills into your workplace. Okay, be very careful. Okay, because this is like games people play, right? Now, for some of you, there's a younger person at work who's going to suggest an opportunity to you that has some growth with the money, okay? But be careful to keep it too legit to quit, right? So they're telling you to keep keep it fucking like professional. Okay, 8 of Swords in reverse for the networking. Don't tell people too much, okay, about what's in your worries, okay? Page of Pentacles, okay, because there's an opportunity coming to you and you don't want to tell them too much, okay? And then you have here the 4 of Pentacles. Hold back some information, okay? I feel like one of your strongest points, Pisces, is the mystery that comes with you. It has like an aura. People are drawn to it. Kind of use it to your benefit. Don't give out too much personal information. I feel like the less they know about your personal life, the more they're going to be drawn to you, okay? I feel like there's going to be some opportunities that's going to come through people you know, okay? Also, be careful if you're like, again, back to the relationship, dealing with somebody, maybe, filling your time with things that, aren't necessarily beneficial. For instance, let's say you're on a break from your partner and you meet somebody from the next town over, and you meet them through a friend, but you don't know that this person knows your spouse or knows them in some way or has some affiliation or is related to a coworker at work. You feel me? Okay, so Pisces, they're telling you, like, be easy, right? Because it's like something about who you know, or like connections. Okay, and then you got in the 12th house the 3 of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? The 3 of Pentacles coming out cross, because what's hidden could come to light and could cause a fucking problem in a collaboration with the 8 of Cups and make somebody walk away, okay, because they've had enough with the 9 of Wands and they feel resistant. The 7 of Swords and feeling lied to. Thank you for the rose, babe, right? And the sun and the illumination of something that was hidden, right? So Spirit's telling you to be cautious about the get back, because this is the year that it'll hit the snapback, okay? 2 of Cups. And Pluto, yes, Pluto is going to be, well, it's actually in Aquarius, but that would be your 12th house. So, yes, so things that are hidden will come to light so that the cycles can be completed, okay? So very important for you guys to know that, all right? The 2 of Cups with the 9 of Swords, right? You're causing some type of anxiety or sleepless nights and anxiety because you're very worried about the connection, okay, with the 7 of Wands, but there's so much get back. There's so much tit for tat that that has to stop. It's hurting the relationship, okay? With the Tower and the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, you fucking give me a tower, I can give you just as good, right? Okay, and then the Ace of Wands, and it's all out of passion, out of in the moment of not thinking, and then it comes back, right? And then the 6 of Cups is here, coming out with the 2 of Swords and the Wheel, right? And this time you're not sure, but other times you guys keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you could be married to this person, or this is the hope that one day there'll be a commitment. But I feel like this back and forth it's really hurting the chances. Okay, so where's my Kipper deck? Let's get you guys a Kipper. Spirit, can you show me? You have pathway, thoughts, official person in reverse. So either this is not your person, or this back and forth is ruining the chances of that, like I'm saying. Okay, distant horizons in reverse. Somebody got to decide not to do this anymore because it's not going to work. And then great fortune. Okay, with the courtship at the bottom of the deck. We're going to take a look at these really quickly. Spirit, why is this pathway here for my Pisces for 2023? Balance, right? It's got to find a balance, okay? Where you're not like, you know, hot, and then the next day you guys are fighting, right? Thoughts and worry, right? This person is actually thinking, is this sustainable in the long run? Right? Official person and guilt is coming out crossed here. It's like in the moment, neither one of you both feel like, that's not my person. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing to feel bad about. But then later it hits you. Right? Distant horizons and service, right? And then the other person that is in the background, you know there's no future with that, but they just serve a purpose and it's harming the overall relationship. And then you got great fortune coming out with envy. Right? I feel like this has something to do with appreciating your abundance and purpose, right? Appreciating your abundance. So it's like you have a lot of nice things, or you know, the relationship that you have is not a terrible relationship. What makes it terrible is the way you guys communicate your dissatisfaction with each other. And probably other people would be jealous of the relationship and what you guys have amassed together. But it's like swimming against upstream, okay? All right? So courtship and freedom, okay? So there's always like this background thing, like, oh, if we don't get along, I can get it from somebody else, or somebody else will get it, you know, or you will go to somebody else, right? But meanwhile, it's love, right? Judgment, but you guys got to decide that you're going to treat it as such, right? Because I feel like this get back, this tit for tat is fucking y'all up, Pisces. It's fucking y'all up. Okay, Spirit, can you give me some final messages for my Pisces gang? Final messages for Pisces, please. Final messages for Pisces. Last shuffle. Thank you. See? And something's not healed. Sorry, I had a sneeze. Something's not healed, okay? And that's what this is all about, okay? You got sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. And remember I said one time, thank you. One time you're going to have to stay hit. To show this person that you want to stop the merry-go-round of this situation. Right? And that's how you can see whether or not this person really make a change, okay? And then energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. And if you were able to just be still and let it course through you, you would really see, you know, what it is that you really feel. And maybe this other person will look at that too, okay? Because you got flow here, right? Allow me, divine, to move with flow and respond with calmness and peace. And I kept saying that it was like very disruptive, okay? And then self-love, right? Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. And if you were to put that energy into yourself, how would that look? And how would this other person view it? They probably would be even more drawn to you, right? Letting go, right? Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all and I can safely let go, right? Because what's meant for you is meant for you, right? And you may find that that was what you needed to do all along. Okay? And this person, you guys could be so much in this pattern, right? That it never feel the grief of like what you're doing to each other, okay? Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts, right? And when you respond out of anger or in get back, it's because you don't want to process your own emotions. And then you have clearing, right? And it says, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's, such freedom, right? And then you don't have to feel like it's not enough, because I was talking about there being someone else. And yes, it's too early for a reading for that, my love. And I'm very sorry for your loss. But I feel like this was not surprising. I feel like she was ready. She was tired. And she may have been asleep or just woken up. Okay? I also feel like she was ready. I also feel like there was a male that was there to greet her. A male in that was younger than her, but it could have been her son or her husband or a brother. Okay? But she's okay. Okay, so with the clearing, it was her husband, right? He might have passed like in his 40s or 50s, but it's different. Like, he could have been a little older. Maybe he just aged well. But, and I'm not doing any other questions. I just did this for this one particular person. She's okay. Okay? But God wants you, okay, to kind of let go of like trying to get back at somebody or feeling like retaliation is the way to go. Because I feel like you need to figure out where in your physicalness is the need to want to do that, to retaliate rather than to process, because the gems is in the processing. Okay, and I feel like, what would happen if you stopped retaliating and then you found out that this person was addicted to the retaliation and not the love? Right? Wouldn't you want to know that? Wouldn't you want to know that the reason why they want to be with you is because they love you and not that they're addicted to the back and forth, back, forth and forth, right? So I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to find that out. Are you afraid to find that out? That's what 2023 is about, okay? Okay? Finding out what's the glue of a relationship, all right? That's what I have. That's why you had the Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Six of Cups as the central meaning of the reading, right? Are you going to find out that this is true love? Are you afraid to find out that it's not based on shit, right? Or, are you willing to risk it all, stay hit, go silent for a while and see if this person truly wants the relationship? Okay? Because then they'll be willing to put in the work because they realize that you got off the Ferris wheel. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I just like to say thank you to you guys. Okay, I'm wishing you all light and love. Okay, tomorrow would be Gemini because I have to like remake the reading because they didn't do it. And then Wednesday questions, guys. Okay, so wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, babes.